A San Francisco tour guide on her last day of work decided to go on a wild anti-Chinatown rant. Let's listen.
These people walking down the street every day, I can't even get home at night. Fuck your preschools and your little preschoolers making all that noise at 6 in the morning when I was trying to live here. Fuck your salons. Fuck your little herb gardens. Fuck your little seafood fucking markets with your turtles and your frogs inside, okay? Okay, when you come to America, you gotta assimilate a little bit. And here in America, we don't eat turtles and frogs, okay? But they gotta bring that here to America, okay? There's a limit, okay? You gotta assimilate a little bit, Chinatown. Fuck your laundry hanging out the windows. Fuck your 3 or 4 people inside each one of your little SROs, okay? Fuck your noise. Fuck your parades. Fuck your dragons. Fuck this shit. Fuck Chinatown, okay? Fuck them. Okay, but I want you guys to know I'm horsetail and your fucking ginseng. Fuck your little hair salons where nobody in there knows how to fucking speak English. Fuck this bullshit. Fuck your Chinatown gates. Fuck your little BART stop that you're building here, which is fucking up traffic for the entire neighborhood, okay? Fuck your Chinatown gates. Fuck your jade. Nobody wears jade anymore. Fuck your knockoff ass purses and your knockoff ass fucking suitcases and your t-shirts. Fuck you. Fuck you, Chinatown. 1, 2, 3. Fuck Chinatown! Fucking Chinatown! Go China!
There's a fine line between comedy and just being a douche. Pretty sure that was on the douche side. Now, I want you to stop and think about this. Take out everything that she said about Chinatown and Chinese people and insert Jews. Insert black people. What happens then? Then everybody is rightly outraged. Like, why would you stereotype like that across the board? Why would you talk about Jews like they all have the same characteristics, they all act the same way, they're all bad, it's clearly anti-Semitism. If you say it about black people, it's clearly racism. And the part about this that drives me crazy is that she is a minority. So, look, white people, since the beginning of the U.S., they've been fucking callous and abrasive. They're the majority, and they're arrogant in the fact that they're the majority. So you almost expect a certain level of stupidity from white people when it comes to race issues and when it comes to issues of inclusiveness and majority versus minority. But when it's somebody who's part of a minority group and they're bashing other minorities, I always facepalm. Because it's, what are you doing? Everybody knows what it was like, because it still goes on in many ways for openly anti-black tirades like that, or openly anti-Hispanic tirades, or anti-Jewish tirades. So if you do something like that for Chinese people, why is that any better? Why should I cut you more slack? And understand, if the context was different, context was everything, is always everything. I'm that guy who always says, it depends who says it and how they say it, and if it's a comedian or not a comedian or whatever. So if these jokes were made by somebody who is a comedian, and they were delivered in a certain way, and they were, I don't know, possibly of Asian descent themselves, or whatever. There's a million scenarios in which if you change the language, and you soften the message, and you deliver it a certain way, and it's not cold-hearted and mean in the delivery, then maybe we give it a pass and we say whatever. But that was clearly purposefully hurtful and mean-spirited, and let's face it, it was racist. It's racist. And she even said they cut it out there, the person who made the video. I don't know why they would cut this out, but at the end of the first little part of the rant, she goes, and just let everybody know, I'm not racist. But you just went on the most openly racist. That's like somebody getting up there and saying, fuck black people with their fucking watermelon, and their fucking fried chicken, and their rap music. That's what you did, but you did it to Chinese people. And also, here's the thing, man. I have no problem with different criticisms of cultures if they're legitimate. If there's a culture, like, for example, I think we learned about this in sociology class way back in the day. There's certain Inuit cultures where they put grandparents on a block of ice and push them out to sea, and then they die out there. It's how people die in this certain culture. You can criticize that because that's pro-murder. And if there's not consent and it's part of a tradition and somebody doesn't want to take part of the tradition, but they force them to take part of the tradition, yes, you can talk about how that's bad, how that's wrong. Stoning people to death. Talk about how that's bad, how that's wrong. Certain aspects of certain cultures are primitive, are inferior, are evil, are wrong, etc., etc. I'm not a cultural relativist. But when your argument is, fuck your diet, fuck the fact that you eat shit that we don't eat, ooh, yeah, we're so superior in the stuff that we choose to eat. We eat giant, fucking, disgusting, farting cows, and they have some weird seafood. What? Neither one is superior or inferior. It's just a matter of taste. Fuck your salons. Fuck your salons. I don't even know what that means. So you don't like those salons? Don't go to those salons. What the fuck's the problem? Fuck how busy it is in your area. Fuck your laundry, the way they hang their laundry. Yeah, I see you're very substantive in your criticism here. Fuck your parade. Fuck your dragons. Look, you guys know me, man. I'm a free speech absolutist. You could say whatever the fuck you want to say. You could have whatever opinions you want to have. All I really care about is policy. If somebody's implementing some sort of policy that fucks over people, then I'm against that. And this is a case where I'm not coming to censor her. I'm not coming to shut her up. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say. It was your last day. At the end, it looked like she was holding up a beer, so she was drinking there. So whatever. You can say whatever you want to say. But also, we can criticize it. And when you say the stuff that you said right there, people should criticize it. Just because Asian people are a smaller percentage of the population and they don't, you don't have many people speaking up for Asians in America does not mean that we shouldn't do that, and does not mean that we shouldn't say, hey, stop and think about this from their perspective, stop and think about if it was Jews or blacks that you were ranting against there, then it would be a problem, but now we're acting like it's more nonchalant because it's not the groups that we're used to protecting. So you did go too far. Again, I get it. For comedy, people have almost a free pass in my mind. You say whatever you want to say, and even if it's malicious, I'll defend the fact that you should be able to say it. But this is one of those cases where it was clearly mean-spirited. You weren't even necessarily trying to make people laugh. You're allowed to say it, but you are a douche for saying it.